Over the next several weeks, we're highlighting farms and ranches that are regional winners of the Environmental Stewardship Award. This week, we visit Yon Family Farms in South Carolina. Let's take a look.
In the rich country of South Carolina, you'll find a family of 5 hard at work, growing their purebred Angus seed stock enterprise. Kevin and Lydia Yon worked together managing cattle on another operation before founding Yon Family Farms in 1996.
This is a family operation. It's an operation that my wife and I have had the privilege to start together, so we're the first generation on this farm, and we get the opportunity to raise our children on this operation, and they're a big help to us every day.
We started with 100 Angus cows that we purchased from the farm that we managed, and we moved here 12 years ago and have expanded and improved. When we first moved to our farm, it was a former peach orchard with a tenant house and 2 small fenced pastures.
It's pretty amazing that they came here 12 years ago and got all this done in that short amount of time with nobody else doing it before them. They just started it all from scratch.
Now, Yon Family Farms includes 1,500 acres of pasture, hay, and cropland. They've added fencing, cattle working areas, and a feeding area for their bulls. And they've dramatically expanded their herd.
We run about 800 mama cows altogether. They're primarily Angus seed stock, and we have 2 bull sales a year.
They've definitely raised the bar on beef cattle production. They are very innovative producers, use cutting-edge technology. They've helped this industry so very much in our part of the world with the sales of their breeding stock.
Besides their cattle, the Yons also operate a small farm supply store, offer freezer beef to local restaurants and consumers, and have a thriving sweet corn business.
The sweet corn, every day we go pull it in about June for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'm usually the one who sells during the day. I sit up there until I sell it all out, get a truckload, and that's been a project we've been doing for a few years now.
From their sweet corn to their Angus bulls, the Yons are focused on producing high quality, and they bring the same dedication to stewardship of the resources under their care.
We try to take extra good care of our land because, of course, as being grass farmers, if we don't take good care of our soil, we can't grow good grass, and in turn won't have the ability to produce forage for our cattle.
We're a big fan of managed intensive grazing. We take big pastures and make them into smaller pastures with temporary electric fencing. We found that it really helps us in managing the grass, which in turn helps us to manage the cattle.
Facing drought now, they have the benefit of irrigated pasture to help manage their forage. To protect their soil, the Yons seed their grasses using no-till, and they work closely with NRCS to tackle projects that protect their land and water.
Through NRCS programs such as EQIP, we've used cost sharing to fence out ponds and stream banks.
They're very progressive. They're willing to try new items such as the fencing off the ponds and the streams, putting in the heavy use areas in the water troughs, and working with us on anything and everything that they have.
We put in concrete watering areas in all of our pastures. I think we've put in over 30. Around each of those concrete troughs there would be filter fabric, sand, clay, and then gravel on top. And we go back in and refurbish those as needed because there are a lot of cattle drinking at one time around the areas.
In fact, the Yons have installed more than 34,000 square feet of heavy use areas to benefit their cattle and the land. Perhaps most impressive, the family placed 100 of their acres into the Grassland Reserve Program.
It permanently keeps it as grassland, and you can't build up there, and it will always be related to agriculture.
I want this to stay a farm. I don't want it to develop.
I think it's great that we don't have to worry about that land ever being something other than grassland.
Though their family has been farming and raising cattle on this land for just 12 years, for the Yons, stewardship is a commitment for the long term.
We are honored to have this privilege and feel blessed to get to wake up every day and take care of the land, but it's also a responsibility to do all that we can to make it better.
You know, you're never done improving the land. We see something every day that we think we need to work on or wonder how we can make that better, and you know, we'll keep doing it as long as the good Lord allows us to. So yeah, we really are living our dream out.
To learn more about the Environmental Stewardship Awards Program, visit our website at cattlementocattlemen.org.